Hi, my name is Abby. I'm a resident artist and I'm currently 20. This is a video I had debated on making. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make this video or not, but I feel like it's something that needs to be done. I feel like it's something that needs to be talked about a little bit more. I'm a vendor. I have been a vendor since I graduated high school in 2024, and I have done several events, and a lot of the times things are talked about that we just think will never happen to us. Because we're like, that's horrible, but I don't have to worry about that, like, that is not something that I need to consider. That is not something that is ever going to happen to me, and I hope it never does. But I feel like this needs to be said. I know this is going to be controversial, and that some people are going to be more leery since I made this video, but I'm not saying it to scare people. I don't want you to be scared to go be a vendor. I don't want you to be scared to go to art shows. This is, the last couple of videos I've made is very different from my channel, including my face in it, which I typically never do. But it is something that I'm very serious about, and I think it's something that we need to talk about. I went to an art sale a few days ago, and it was me and my sister. My mom's arm has been hurt, so typically my mom would be there, but this time it was just me and my sister. And I'm not saying this to scare you, I'm saying this as a simple fact of go to them, but be careful. Take multiple people with you if you're able to. Know your surroundings, and know it can happen very quickly. So I was sitting at my booth. My sister went to go get us food because we were hungry. It started at 6 in the morning, and it was supposed to end at 5. And I noticed this guy kept walking back and forth. It was an outside event, and this is very typical. You see a lot of people going back and forth, so I tried not to think too much about it. But then when my sister walked away, he came in. He started talking, which is typical. A lot of people try to start conversations with you and just, ask questions. So I'm used to that. I noticed he had a weed pen on him. I thought it was a vape because I'm not very familiar with them. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, a lot of people do that. Typically when they do it, though, they go outside and blow it out, like outside of your booth, so it's not in your face. But he walked up to me, he was talking, and then he took a big, and he kept it in his face, which was the part that was kind of weird to me. And then he blew it in my face. And I asked him what he was doing. And when I said that, he was waiting to see what my reaction was, and he didn't walk, he walked really fast. It was almost a run, and he left. And after that, I got really sick. I had started telling my sister, I think we should leave, but my mind wasn't working. I couldn't really tell her what happened. I couldn't make sense of what happened. And then we got in the car and she was like, your eyes are super red, like what happened? We left a few hours earlier than we were supposed to. We left at 1 instead of 5. Or no, it was like, see, that part's still a little blurry. It was around 2 or 3. And I was like, okay, I think something happened. And she was like, something happened, what happened? And I was like, that some guy he kept staring at me directly. He didn't go in any other booths, he only went into mine. He kept looking every time he walked past, but when you left, he came in. I was like, and then he started talking to me, and then he blew smoke in my face. And I was like, and I feel really sick now. I went home, and I'm not gonna say everything that happened because it was not pretty. I got extremely sick, to the point where it took me a few days to remember everything that happened. And I'm not touching into everything, I'm just mentioning the parts that matter, which is where he blew that in my face, and to be extremely careful. I would have never imagined this happening, especially at a bigger event where there were people there. And it was a really slow day though. It was laced with something. And I have to be extremely careful for what I say on here too, because TikTok is known for taking videos down that have inappropriate content in it. This is not inappropriate. This is reality. This is a warning. This is a be careful. This is at least try to have around 3 people with you at vendor shows. I know that might sound like a lot. I know that might not be practical for you, but if you are able, 100% have other people with you. The state I'm in is very high for sex trafficking. And that's not something you think about when you go to do events, because you're trying to sell your items in a safe way because you think there's other people there. And I still plan on going to vendor shows. This isn't gonna stop me. I will continue to do certain ones, mostly ones that I've been to before that I know people at, where I am comfortable going to because I've done them for years. Newer ones, I do not really plan on trying a lot of new ones. I will be bringing a lot of my business online. I am creating a website, so look out for that. I will be making a video more about that later, but this is not what that video is about. This is not what this video is about. I hope that you guys are careful. I never wanted to ever have to make this type of video. And I never wanted to make you guys feel like an event isn't a safe place to go to. And that is what a lot of my videos have been about, is supporting them. I tell you guys how amazing it is to go to them, and I still think they are. I just want you guys to be careful. So I hope you guys have amazing sales. I hope you have awesome luck at them. Just be careful. I have friends there, and if you're able to, go to ones where you know people.